Welcome to Agoracom Small Cap Stock News for Wednesday, April the 30th, 2014. I'm your host, Alan Barry Labucan, and also the Chief Market Commentator for Agoracom. Every morning I go through a bunch of press releases and I find the ones that stand out to me. In the show I talk about what I liked about the news and also what I see in their stock charts. We generally keep it to around 10 minutes. We've got a lot of companies to talk about, 9 companies today, so we're going to get right to it. There was a lot of really good news out today. The first company I'm going to talk about is Fortuna Silver. Fortuna Silver Mines had drill results out from their project in Oaxaca, Mexico. This is their San Jose mine. And the drill results that they had were quite spectacular. They were talking about 2.6 kilograms of silver and 10 grams of gold over 3 meters at this Trinidad North discovery. It's looking very impressive with those drill results. It wasn't isolated. There's a bunch more results in that press release that you can find on the company's website. Just looking at the stock, and it's flat today. It's $4.54 on 645,000 shares traded hands. Just looking at the stock chart right now, and the stock had a low back in January, and since then it has, December. Since then it had a very good move up. From around the 270 on the low to almost $5.41 on the high, or 540 on the high. Since gave back some of those gains, but I think the bottom's in. The trend is starting to turn up again. I like this company a lot, and I will be talking about it likely on the Best of the Best Stock Picks of the Week show later this week. FVI is their stock symbol, and they trade on the Toronto Exchange. Next up is U.S. Silver and Gold. U.S. Silver and Gold had their first quarterly report out they had news out on production from their Galena mine complex in Idaho. They have increased their production by 33% year over year. That's a very good number. Their all-in cash cost is at between $18 to $19, which is still attractive at these prices. This is a kind of company that should perform much better as the price of silver goes up. Stock's down 3 cents today on 226,000 shares traded hands, last at 50 cents. I'm just looking at the stock chart. This one had a good move from the December lows. That was the yearly low as well. Got down to about 25 cents. Since then, it moved up to almost 67 cents. It's given back some of those gains, but I think since that period is now over, it's been trending sideways, and it looks like it's ready to start moving up again. USA is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. This is another one I'll likely be talking about on the Best of the Best and weekly stock picks later this week. The next company is Levon Resources. Levon Resources had drill results out from their Cordero resource in the center of their Cordero resource on their Chihuahua, Mexico project. 308 meters of 70.77 grams per ton silver equivalent. They had some higher grade numbers inside of that. Included in that, so very thick intersection, starting right at surface. I really like the situation with this project. The stock is up 2 cents today to 26 cents on 518,000 shares traded hands. Just looking at the stock chart, it had a December low of around, let's say, 19 cents. Since then, it got up to 41, has been giving back some of those gains. It's a little choppy here for me. There's a fair amount of volatility in the last few days of trading on a day-to-day basis. Makes it a little difficult to read the chart, but this is definitely one I've got on my radar screen, LVN is their stock symbol. They trade on the Toronto Exchange. Next up is Denison Mines. Denison Mines has an exceptionally good discovery of high-grade uranium in Saskatchewan called the Wheeler River Project. They made this discovery about a year and a half ago, and the numbers out of this are just quite spectacular. 6.5 meters of 36.83% uranium in there. That was the highlight hole from their last batch of holes. They had plenty of other holes with a very high grade uranium as well, and really quite impressive numbers out of their drilling. I think that's one you want to take a look at those drill results. Stock's up 6 cents today on 1.2 million shares traded hands. It's last at $1.49. Stock had bottomed in October, was trading around $1 then, got all the way up to $1.95 in about 4-month period. Since then, it's given back some of those gains, but it now looks like it might be trying to make a bottom. I want some confirmation that that's happening before I make any kind of comment on the stock trend, but definitely one you want to keep an eye on, do your homework on. DML is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. Next up is Balmoral. Balmoral Resources had drill results out. They hit 41 meters of semi-massive sulfides on their project in Quebec. It's in the Detour Gold trend. It's a good combination of nickel, copper, platinum, and palladium from that drilling. Some good thick intersections as well. Definitely one you want to do your homework on, because Balmoral doesn't just have this project. They have other high-quality projects as well. The stock is last at 75 cents on 207,000 shares traded hands. I'm just pulling up the chart, and they had a low in December of about 30 cents a share. Got all the way up to 82 cents recently. That's just in the last 4 or 5 days of trading. In the last day or two, it's kind of given back some of those gains, but this is a strong chart. I picked it a while ago, so it's moved up a lot. I'm not sure if I'm going to be picking it again this Friday or at the end of the week on the Best of the Best Stock Picks of the Week show. I want to see some confirmation on the stock chart before I jump on that one. BAR is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. Next up is Columbus Gold. Columbus Gold has had good results out from a project in French Guiana. This is called the Paul Inard project, and they had 7.35 grams per ton gold over 7.8 meters, and it's fairly close to surface too. Very interesting results. Now, French Guiana is not one of the early places I often look for companies drilling, but I can't ignore these kind of results. Stock's down a penny today on 44,000 shares traded hands, last at 45 cents. This one bottomed back in June, July at about 16 cents. Yes, it was 16 cents. And then it moved quite a nice bullish trend up to 63 cents. Then it's been given back some of those gains in the last 2 weeks. And what makes me a little concerned is the intraday volatility. It swings quite aggressively. So whenever I get into a situation like that, it's always hard to assess where it's going. I need something to confirm either it's got more downside and then bottoms, or it's starting to it has bottomed and is trying to move up. But that big day-to-day volatility kind of makes me a little bit nervous. CGT is their stock symbol. They trade on the Venture Exchange. Next up is Probe Mines. Probe Mines has an excellent discovery of gold in Ontario, and it's called the Borden Gold Project. It just keeps getting very good results. 71 meters of 3.5 grams per ton gold was their latest results. Included in that was 16.3 meters grading 4.5 grams per ton gold. They had a 10-meter intersection of 1/4 of an ounce per ton gold, and included in that was 5 meters of 12 grams per ton gold. So this is a nice high-grade type discovery. A halo of lower grade, but that lower grade is even pretty high for lower grade. And then inside, included in that, is nice high-grade stuff as well. Now, surprisingly, the stock is down 20 cents today on 1.1 million shares traded hands. That's down 6.8% to $2.72. This one had a yearly low, which was they hit about around this time last year. It was trading at $1.11. In the last year since then, it moved all the way up in a classic bullish trend. I had talked about this company numerous times at much cheaper prices, went all the way up to $3.95, has given back some of those gains. It is looking very oversold right now. I'm quite confident that I'll be talking about this one on the Best of the Best weekly stock pick show later this week. I'm a big fan of this project and this company, and anytime it has a significant dips, I think that's a great opportunity. PRB is their stock symbol. They trade on the Venture Exchange. Next up is Klondex Mining, or Klondex Mines, sorry. Klondex Mines had their preliminary economic assessment out from their Fire Creek exploration project near Elko, Nevada. What I liked really a lot about this is their all-in sustaining cash costs are $636 per ounce. That's quite impressive. Now that's including the silver as byproduct. So the gold production is very low cost. Now it's not a huge mine or anything like that. It's got a 5-year mine life. They'll produce 280,000 ounces. But this is one that could be brought into production at a very low cost and could be a very good profit maker for the company. Stock's down 3 cents today to $1.89 on 55,000 shares traded hands. This company has been on another classic bullish trend for the past year. I think this latest dip that's happened and then sideways action is a good spot to get involved. They've got more than one project, and I like this company a lot. KDX is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto, and this is another one that I'll be talking about on the Best of the Best and weekly news show later this week. And the final company today is Kennady Diamonds. Kennady Diamonds had a very unique situation. I've been following gold or diamond exploration for going on 20 years now. And very rarely does a company see nice diamonds in the drill core when they're observing the drill core. These diamonds are very small, and even inside of a drill core, the chances of getting them on the outside of the core where you can see it is very rare. And they found a nice one in their latest sampling, or their latest drilling, and it's a clear, white colorless diamond at Kennady North. So that's very good news for them. The market liked it. It's up 22 cents today, or 4.4%. It doesn't trade a lot, this company. It only trades 47,000 shares, 4,700. It's at $5.23, but there's also only 22 million shares out in this company, so there's not a lot of stock out. It's been going sideways for the last 4 or 5 months, and looks like it's now ready to break out to the upside. This is another candidate for the Best of the Best and weekly stock pick show later this week. KDI is their stock symbol. They trade on the Venture Exchange. So that's a wrap on the news for today. As always, before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework and speak with your financial advisors. And join us Monday through Thursday for the daily news show, and then at the end of the week for our Best of the Best stock picks of the week. You have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.